Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon to you all. Welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Welcome on board. It's been a while, it's been a minute. First of all, I want to apologize to those if I've not been able to probably get in touch with on a regular basis. There's a lot going on, and I know some people may feel a bit as though I've ignored or neglected to be in touch. It's not because I want to, but it's just because simply there is a lot of things that is being done. What you see in the background is one of the things I'll be talking about briefly with you all. Please do share. What you see in the background is very, very important. And I will be explaining that in detail. That is me you see swimming. No, it's not a photography. It's not a trick photography. It is me. I am swimming. At this point, I would like to urge those of you watching me, if you're watching me live now, please go and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Go and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. We'd very much like you to help us. Facebook, of late, have been playing a few games, and we don't want to be held back by the actions of one platform. We have got to make sure that we use all the platforms available to us to be able to provide information to us all. As you all know, Citizen AY is a platform where we speak truth to power. This is being streamed on also on OduduwaTVRadio and on Oduduwa Nation and all other platforms that we have, and of course on YouTube. Right now, those of you who are watching me on Facebook, if you haven't subscribed to Citizen AY on YouTube, please go and do so now. Good afternoon, good afternoon. It's been a while. Please do join, do share. I appreciate you all very much. I appreciate all of the comments and things, the support that you've been giving myself, not only myself, but the entire Oduduwa team. I want to first also at this point take a minute to thank you all for those who donated to OBJ, the young man who had issues with injuries in his leg, and in doing things to support Yoruba Nation. He was injured by cops and everything, and now he's got the treatment. He will be back on OduduwaTVRadio. Maybe I might even bring him on Citizen AY, and he will give you a proper gratitude, a proper thank you. We want to thank those who donated. I think we got close to 2 million, something like 1.5 to 2 million naira, of which 400,000 was put towards the cost of the medical bills. So that is a very, very good thing. We will play the video at the appropriate time. He's recuperating, and I want to thank you all, those of you who donated to him. So please, now, what I want to quickly do, I want to show you something. I want you to have this date on your diary, 22nd of August, 2021, 2 to 4 p.m. I've been doing some swimming and things, and here is what I want to really talk about briefly, at least if you permit me. Let me just bring that. Now you can see that. There you go. So I want to bring that to your attention. Let me see if you can see it. Now, good afternoon. The training has been going really well. I've just come back. I came back from swimming not too long ago. I try to swim an average of 2 to 3 times a week. And I swim over 100 laps on average. Now, for the day, I will be swimming 3,000 meters, which is 150 laps. 150 laps in the pool. And I would very much like your support. First of all, what do you think of my swimming skills? Do leave some comments. We welcome comments from you all. There's 2 things I want you to be aware of when you're watching this video. I want you to completely banish the idea in your mind that black people don't swim, that it's a rarity for black people to swim, and that is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing here. Black people can and do swim. Many of us, those of us living by the river, you know that you're born by the river and you swim. In Eco, for example, a lot of people swim, but people have believed in this perception that if you're a black person, you can't swim. The idea behind what I'm doing here is to make sure we know and we send a message that black people swim. So that's me, you see, in that picture swimming behind. That is me. Nobody else. It's me doing the swimming. And I want you all to be aware of that. Oh, it looks like has my broadcast been taken down? Something's happened. I wonder what's going on. Are you all there? Yes, it is there. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. It just went off. I hope you can see me. So, yeah. So, you do it 3 times a week. Lashe Buluwaji, thank you very much. And it's good for your body. It's good for your health. It's good for you to do this. It helps you. It's low impact. Someone like myself that's got a chronic back problem, what I find is that when I'm swimming, it is very beneficial. I find it very, very beneficial. Good evening to you, Aboyi Labom La Yobami. Aboyi La Yobami. Good evening, my brother. Jogoni, any Dumo Lawali. Good evening to you. Akorede Aremo. Good evening to you too. Adedo Kuntaiwo. Good afternoon to you all. Thank you very much. Please do continue to share this broadcast. It's very important that we reach as many people as possible. We will be doing more broadcasts on Oduduwa TV Radio, no doubt. But at this point, please, I want you to take a minute. If you have not subscribed to Citizen AY on YouTube, I would urge you to go and do so now. Now, let me just I want to make sure I have a tag on there. I think there is a tag on the broadcast, but I want to make sure you have it. Now, what is happening is what you see is me swimming. I will be swimming on the 22nd. Let me see if I can put that up. I think I've put it up in the right up. Let me just make sure I continue to, let me edit that so that you have it. I'll put it in the right up. I'll be swimming on the 22nd of August, 2 to 4 p.m. 2 to 4 p.m. 22nd of August, 2 to 4 p.m. Yoruba time. And the reason for that is because we need to get a few things in place. We're trying to raise funds. We need to raise funds for the Oduduwa TV Radio people who are working on ground. And the reason why we're trying to do that is because we recognize that a lot of the information that people need, many people are beginning to get the message about Yoruba Nation. But still, we need to reach more people. So, to that end, I've combined my wanting to disabuse and to dispel the rumor that black people can't swim, because that is one thing that we have to dispel that rumor. If anybody tells you black people can't swim, just tell them, go and watch Citizen AY, and you can see that black people can't swim. By the way, this is self-taught. What you see there, I'm swimming backwards because I had to adapt my swimming. Because of my back condition, I can't swim forward. I have metal plates in my back. And those metal plates, every time I lift my head up when I swim in the normal way, proper breaststroke, it hurts. And it jars the metal and the screws. So I was advised to swim backwards. So that's why you see me swimming backwards. So that's something I devised. It's self-taught. And also I've been able to design it in such a way that I actually train. If you see when I'm stretching out, I'm stretching all my muscles. And when I contract it, I'm giving my core a lot of fitness, a lot of tightness to keep my core straight, to keep it firm, and to be able to build cardiovascular. So I swim quite well. So take for example today, on regular basis, I swim over 100 laps in just over an hour. And that's with interruptions from people who are there. But on the day, there will be no interruptions. Yours love Ife. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you too. I might mix the language here, but please, if you have not subscribed to us on Oduduwa Citizen AY, please go and do so now. I would urge you to go and do so right now. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to Oduduwa TV Radio on YouTube, go and do so. But please, I want you to take a minute, just go and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube now and give us thumbs up. This program is being broadcasted live on there right now as we speak. So I want to see the numbers going up. Idayatu Muraina, good afternoon to you. Only the God of creation, nations, greetings, sir. Good afternoon to you. Emi Oladimeji, Okay, thank you very much, my brother. Thanks for being the admin on there. And welcome my admin brother as well, Alagbola Demeji. He does that on Oduduwa TV Radio. In fact, on most platforms, he is very, very active because he believes family in Yoruba Nation, very much like I, myself, and others believe in it. So please, I'm asking you all, the least you can do for us is to go and subscribe on Oduduwa TV and Citizen AY on YouTube. If you do that, you're helping to make sure the message gets far. Facebook, I've been playing 1 or 2 games, and I cannot no longer rely on Facebook in terms of getting that message out there consistently without interruption. They will have their spin on it, and what we're trying to do is to avoid that. We don't want Facebook to control what we do. It is important that we are truly independent and being able to relay information without any interference. That is why we are urging you, if you haven't subscribed to Citizen AY on YouTube, please go and do so now. I'm going to try and see if I can get the link up, and so you can actually have it. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to just get that done. Just give me a minute. Sometimes it can be a bit fiddly, but I'm sure I can get it there. So let's have a look. Anyway, I will get it. Yeah, here we go. That's it. So copy. So what I'm going to do is you will see that link on, you will see it on Facebook as well. The link will be coming up on Facebook now. So if you haven't subscribed to Citizen AY on YouTube, we very much would like you to go and do so right now. So I'm going to screen, subscribe to Citizen AY. So just going to do that now. Citizen AY on YouTube. Let me just put that on there now, so that, and I'll pin it up for a while before we move on to other topics. But thanks. Oh, sorry. 1 minute. I went a bit trigger happy there. 1 second. Okay. So 1 second. Okay. Now, one of the things I want to do is I wanted to just touch base with you on this, and I will show you what I will be using on the day. Okay. 1 second. 1 minute. Okay. Give me 1 second, please. Give me 1 second. Just carry on. I'm going to play something in a minute, but I will just give me a second. Yeah, hello again. Hello. Apologies for that. A call just came in and I had to check what it was and understand. So please, like I said, let me just quickly do this whilst we're doing that. Oh God, sorry. Something's happened there and I don't quite know what it is. Okay. So those of you who are on Facebook, please, if you haven't subscribed to Citizen AY on YouTube, go and do so now. It's very, very important. Facebook are not reliable in terms of getting our message out there. We don't, as you all know, we don't curse or abuse. We tend not to post anything that it goes against Facebook rules. But hello, no sound. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, hello. Facebook rules. Okay, you can hear me. You can hear me. Good. No sound. Okay, you can hear me. You can hear me. Okay, that's fine. Can you hear me? I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. No, that's fine. Okay, so let me put the link here. So I don't know if I've shared it earlier on, but let me just go back. Somebody called and I had to quickly take that call. Okay, so now that's it. Now I've pinned that there, and I'll try and copy it across, and maybe I'll put it on other platforms as we go along as well. So those of you watching on Oduduwa TV Radio or watching on Oduduwa Group, please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube now. Click the link, and also give us a thumbs up when you're watching when you're watching on YouTube, your thumbs up would mean that it gets more wider circulation. So please, just it's not a question of just watching alone. We want you to please help us subscribe. Now, I have put some things on here. On the 22nd of August 2021, I'll be swimming 3,000 meters, which is 150 laps, 2 to 4 p.m. What you have here is a t-shirt that I'm wearing, the trousers. You can see the shirt, the trousers I'm wearing. I'm bringing that up for you to see. So the swim is to raise funds. Principally, the funds will be for OduduwaTVRadio the OduduwaTVR movement. Those members who are on ground in Nigeria, in contraction Nigeria. We are going for Yoruba Nation, and in all of the states, we need to be doing a lot of things in terms of the signing of the Nina's petition. That Nina's petition must be signed, and we want people to be aware. So it has to go into villages, towns, cities, wherever our people are in Yoruba land. We need to reach them. That means that we need to provide funds for mobility, to make it able for to make it possible for our people to be able to go into the towns, the villages, in the farm areas, in all of those difficult to reach areas, to spread that information. So when they get there, they will also use their phone to get people to register on NINAS. And secondly, to raise the awareness about your right to be in self-determination and to be able to protect yourself. So that is one of the things we are trying to do. So the funds, I'm swimming here because I passionately believe in Yoruba Nation. And also, that's the trousers, that's the shorts I'll be wearing on the day. Currently, we are looking as to how we can get it all done so people can have that as well. So we can place orders. So we are working on that. And hopefully, we'll be able to come back with some update on that. So we still got a couple of weeks, a week and a bit to go before the main event on the 22nd of August. 2 to 4 p.m. which will be I think we might be able to see me at the beginning. I'll probably have a video of it at the beginning with this shorts on that you see, and at the end, because the swimming, unless there are no people around, what the rule is that they do not film anybody, general public when they're swimming. Because they believe that they don't want to infringe on the rights of those who are there. So depending on the people, if there's people who are there, but the thing is, if my lane is closed, they may be able to film just me, so you can watch it from the beginning to the end. I'll be having that discussion with them in due course. So now that is what I wanted to really emphasize tonight. Now the key thing that I want you to bear in mind is that I'm going to put in two more things in there. You can see it's giving you some information on here. We need donations. We will need your help to be able to carry out that information to reach people. We want to be able to make sure that those who are going to be going to those towns, villages, and the places, they will have funds for buying, for transport, funds for data, all of those things, and that costs money. So what we are doing here, and also by doing this, we're encouraging others to do something. We want you, not just myself, not just Citizen AY alone. You can do something. Think of what you can do to raise the awareness about Yoruba Nation. And if you do have something in mind that is very, very that's good, let us hear it. We may even cover the event for you. So that's something I want to bring to your attention. So these are the kind of things that we're looking at. We're looking at bringing awareness. Anything that can bring awareness about Yoruba Nation is something that we are very much interested in. So we need your support. We need your help. We need you to raise the awareness. And even now, as you're watching, I hope you're sharing this broadcast with your friends and family, wherever they may be, and making them. I'm telling them, please do share this. This is of very vital. This is a vital information that we believe that you must share. Write something like that on the broadcast so that people are aware of what is being done, and it's about raising the consciousness level of our people so that we can really get things done and really make the change. And we can. Look, there is nobody else that will do this for us. Please share this broadcast. I understand, and I know it may not be shared necessarily as intended, and but I want you to have that information to hand. So what I'm saying to you, whatever you can do, help us. When you do make your donations, it says on here, you will see it in the broadcast, in the words that I wrote at the top. When you make your donations, it says here, right in reference Citizen AY 3,000 meter swim. That's your reference. Citizen AY 3,000 meters swim. So when you make donations, so we will know where the funds come from. Now you can make the donation via PayPal. You can make it via the UK bank account. And those of you who would like to make the payment via the Nigerian account, the so-called, the Yoruba account. I don't like to say the other word. Get in touch with us and we will provide that for you so that you can make donations. But what we are trying to do is to make sure we have funds to be able to do the work we are doing. Now, just a brief talk about the central account. As we all know, there are discussions between Ilana Modua, Yoruba One Voice, and all of the other groups who are firmly in support of Yoruba Nation. That is still ongoing, and hopefully we'll be able to provide a central account. In actual fact, that would be something that would really help all of us if we have a central pot like the Jewish fund, something like that, so that we know that the funds that we are raising is for all Yorubas. And that is very, very important. But because I'm doing this swim myself and I'm raising this fund for the TVR movement to be able to allow the movement to be able to carry out the work that we need to do. There's a lot of work to be done, and we would very much like your support in doing that. So please, when you do raise when you do make donations, just write in what is stated there. Take the time to write in Citizen AY 3,000 meters swim. That way we'll know where the funds, what the funds relates to, and it just makes it easier to be able to give a good account of what happened and who's donated what, when, and how, where, and all of that. So we very much appreciate your support in this. Please, like I said, whilst you're watching this, just take a couple of minutes, go right now on Citizen AY on YouTube, all Yorubas. Subscribe, and that is very just go and subscribe. It won't take you much to subscribe. What it will simply do, very important. But because I'm doing this swim myself and I'm raising this fund for the TVR movement to be able to allow the movement to be able to carry just a little hiccup, but it's fine. Okay, so now there you go. Yes, thank you very much, and also thanks Alagba Ima for the work you're doing. At this point, we urge you. You see, there's a Nina's referendum that's on Oduduwa TV Radio there. Please go and sign it. I'll endeavor to pin that on Citizen AY also. Go right now and sign it because it would really help. It really is important that we do get that signed because it is important. That is what we need to do. The more of us that signs it, the more we are ensuring that our message is it carries that much further. So it is important that you sign the forms, and if you've signed it, what we also want you to do is to make sure that you get your family and friends to sign it also, because that way we get as many of us to be able to be aware of the Ninas, and also it helps going forward in making sure that the UN will assist us and ensure that there is a referendum taking place in Yoruba land, Biafra land, Middle Belt, and all of those places. Obviously, my focus is Yoruba Nation because that's what I'm focused on. But right now, this is not about Yoruba Nation only. Ninas is about the whole of the lower Niger. The lower Niger, all of the nations, the Middle Belt, and all of that. We are all part of this. And please, I encourage you in Biafra land, in Middle Belt, to sign that Ninas form. Very, very important. Now, like I said, so the swimming is going to happen. That's what I'll be wearing. 3,000 meters. Like I said, donations, the accounts are there. We would like you to donate what you can. Now, so today, I did 2,000 meters today, 2,038, I believe. Let me see if I can show you a bit of an update on that. Let's see if I've got that information to hand. 1 second, please. Is that it? No. Okay. Let me just do one thing here whilst I'm waiting for that to come through. Okay, I'll make this smaller. 1 second. Okay, just 1 second. I will bring that information to you later, but I want to do this quickly now. So I want to just show you so that it makes it easier, and we can track what is going on. That swim is very important. Like I said, it's two things it's doing. It is trying to make sure that we shatter the negative illusion, the lies that black people can't swim. You can see me behind there, I'm swimming. So it's no questions, there's no debate there. There will be no debates whatsoever about that. That is what we have, and you can see that there. Now let's go and look at what is going on right now on Citizen AY Health Corner. For more updates for what we're doing on the swim, follow us on Citizen AY Health Corner. There is a place called Citizen AY Health Corner, and in there you will see a lot of information. Now, where are we now? Oh, it's not letting me show you that. I'm so sorry about this. Let's see if I've got another way to do this. Is there a way? I thought I had it, but it's not letting me do it. Okay, but anyway, so that is the swimming. I was going to show you, but I'll tell you in that case. Today, in any case, today I swam. Let me just read that out to you, and I'll give you the if you go to Citizen AY Health Corner, you will have that information. Today I swam 2,308 meters. So you can see I'm quite close to the 3,000 meters that I'll be swimming on the 22nd. So very, very important. And that I did that in about 1 hour, 12 minutes, roughly. Now, that was people in the pool. I'm hoping to bring that down. The plan is to try and swim 3,000 meters, which is 150 laps, in about 1 hour and 30 minutes, thereabout. So I'm hoping that works. But that's why I'm having to swim and train towards that. So that said, thank you very much. Please, whatever you can do in terms of donations, and don't forget the reference number. Now let's go to the next thing that I want to do. So that's the shot. Sorry. So that's the shot that that's the swimming shot I'll be using. I will place once we get the orders in place, you can place orders for it. It's not quite ready just yet. We're working on that. Thank you very much. Now, the next thing I want to do now is to now go to the business of the day. There will be a number of things that I want to talk about, and thank you very much for watching the broadcast, by the way. There's a number of things I want to talk about. I want to play you this video. I want to play this one first, in fact. And what I'm going to be talking about are things why we need to go for Yoruba Nation and Biafra Nation, why we're justified. Listen to the comments from this man here. This man is talking about Abakari, you know, the Abakari, you know, the one that died, or the younger one, you know, and he said, you know, he said the words of this man, the something, and you know, the northern something group, whatever they call themselves. He said that Abakari should be prosecuted off camera. Did you hear that? So, meaning, if you're a Fulani man, if you are going to be prosecuted at all, you should be prosecuted off camera. So they are gods. But the rest of us, if you notice how they are treating all of the cases of Yoruba and Biafrans and Middle Belt, they are prosecuting us on camera. They're doing worse. And I want you to listen closely to the words he is about to say. He will make comparison between Nigeria and US laws. And I want you to listen to his words. The people that are telling you to believe in one Nigeria, listen to the man's words. Now, let's play it for you, and let's see if I can. Please type. You know, are you all following me? Are you all following? Because the numbers are not doing too great this afternoon. But then I know, you know. Oh, okay. Lashe Boluwaji. I'll have to look in that. Normally, they should get a confirmation letter. I know I got a confirmation back. I got a confirmation back. I got a confirmation back when I signed that Nina's. But please continue to. I encourage you all to continue to sign it. So, hey, with Jim Alone. Good afternoon, my brother from the US. We need to do more, and I appreciate you. Commiserations, not commiserations. Condolences regarding our great brother that passed away, the great man. Rinoko Rashidi, the late Rinoko Rashidi, the great author of a lot of great books. May his soul rest in peace. So thanks for joining us here with G Malone from the US right there. We need to do a lot of collaborations with our US brothers and sisters on this journey. Now, carrying on, I want you to listen closely to what this man is going to say. There we go. Listen.
Calling for the head of Kanu and Igboho while saying this guy should not be investigated. Honestly, we can't do that. It will affect our credibility. What we are saying is, personally, some people asked me, and my response was that if he actually knows he is innocent, he should just fly to US. They are not as crazy as the criminal system. Justice is not as crazy as ours.
Did you hear that? This is a northerner. This is a northerner. And he's telling you that the US system is not as crazy as ours. But yet they are telling you to believe in one Nigeria. Can you see the hypocrisy? Type 1 if you can see the hypocrisy. Those of you on Facebook, those of you on YouTube, please type 1 if you can see the hypocrisy. Please, I urge you all, give us thumbs up on YouTube. Go on YouTube, subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube right now. Thank you, OduduwaTVRadio. Thank you, Terry Omalade. Thank you, Ife Nkem Nwobodo. Thank you, Idaya Moraina. Thank you, Only the God Creation. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Give us the thumbs up on YouTube. Very, very important. It means that we will get more, that information on YouTube would spread that much more. If you haven't subscribed to Citizen AY on YouTube and you're watching us on Facebook, please, I urge you to go and do so now. Now, please, let's go back to the next thing again. I want you to listen to the words of this man. Listen to what the man said. So there are ones already. Thank you. You can all get what I'm saying. One, I can see the ones on Facebook. One is from one on Facebook. One from Tessie Iloduba, Justin Dove, Aderni Oye, Oluwatosin, Odus Alaoraji, IC Henry Chigoze Edoka, Sunday Oladapo, Lashe Boluwaji, Farmed Emezo, Adekoke Ayola, Prince Carrich. You all say one if you all recognize what he's saying. Just for those who are joining us again, let's play it again. Listen to it now. This is the guy that's telling us that they have no problem with the Nigerians with Yorubas and Biafrans going and everything else. But now listen to his words. His words are
crazy as ours. They would do it just.
Let me just play that again. So
fly to US. They are not as crazy as the criminal system. Justice is not as crazy as ours.
Now these are the people that are refusing to change that constitution. Did you hear me? These are the people who are refusing for us to have a referendum. These are the people who are refusing to allow us to go for self-determination. And at the same time, they are telling us, the US system, they know themselves that the US system is not as crazy as that of Nigeria. These are the same people. Can you not see the hypocrisy? Can you not see the hypocrisy? Please continue to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube and give us the thumbs up every time you go on there. Please, we will urge those of you who are watching us on Facebook, please go to YouTube and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. We'll be doing more and more of our broadcasts there, particularly on Citizen AY, because Facebook, there are certain things that we should have, certain avenue and opportunities for things that could happen within Facebook that, frankly, Citizen AY is being restricted from benefiting from. And that is why we are looking at other options. So I'm asking you, Facebook, for example, if you do certain things on Facebook, if I do certain things on Facebook, there are certain benefits that should be coming towards Citizen AY. None of those benefits are being made available on Facebook as we speak. None of those benefits. And if anything else, in fact, if anything, what they are doing is restricting the viewership of Citizen AY on Facebook. They are doing a lot to restrict the viewership of Citizen AY on Facebook. That is why I am calling on you all to please do what you can. When you get this message, we urge you, please don't 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 just leave it at what I just said now. I'd like you to really think about, okay, now I urge my friends and family to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. That way we can continue to get uninterrupted information passed on and giving you latest information and updates without any of this interruptions and deliberate attempt to frustrate our goal. And our goal is very simple. The goal that we go for is very simple. We want to speak truth to power. We want to speak truth to power. And that is what we are all about. Nothing more, nothing less. That is all we really want people to understand. So now, going back to this man here and what he was saying. Let's go copy. So beg your pardon. As I'm talking to you, I'm multitasking. So bear with me. I will play the second bit of it again. So let me see. It's not easy. So, but here we go. Now. Okay, so please, those of you watching, continue to subscribe. Now let's listen on to what he's saying.
They would do it just shamefully, and if he is found innocent, he can even claim damages. Maybe that's how he'll get rich. But for us here to sit and say this guy,
can you hear? Listen to his words. He can even claim damages. Listen, no.
He can even claim damages.
Now let me go back again.
Found innocent, he can even claim damages.
Now I want to ask something. They are talking about damages. Can you? This is what I'm saying to you now. I want you to really understand that those of you talking about one Nigeria, you have to wake up. There is no one Nigeria. These guys, it is a Fulani nation. That one Nigeria they're talking about is a Fulani nation. They're saying that because it's Abakari, he's a Fulani man, he can claim damages. Please, I want to ask a question. How many of the farmers that have been killed in the south, how many of them have received damages? Has their wives received damages? Have they? That is the question that I'm posing to those who are supporting this one Nigeria nonsense. Have they allowed the wives of those killed, have they allowed them to receive damages? Have they? Have the farmers who've been killed, have the farmers' wives or family received damages? But here we have. So they know perfectly well that if somebody is a wrongdoing, that there should be damages. And the farmers that survived the killings and the crops destroyed, have they paid for those farmers? Have they paid for the damages to the crops? Why is it that cows can destroy a farmer's crops and there's no damages? Can you see? This is what I'm trying to, I'm breaking down your one Nigeria for you. Those of you that are talking about one Nigeria, I'm just trying to make you think about, when you talk about one Nigeria, to understand clearly that this one Nigeria is nothing but a fraud. It is nothing but a fraud. This is a man that is telling us, oh, yeah, you can go. We support you. But they're doing everything they can to frustrate our attempts to actually have a referendum to determine if we want to be part of the contraption or not. They say we have one Nigeria. On one Nigeria they stand. They don't want to hear anything. But here they are. They know that anybody, when something goes wrong, there's damages. But when it comes to you as a Southerner, tell me, how many farmers have been given any damages? Tell me, how many farmers have been given, so much proof? Exactly. How on earth can Abakari be found innocent with so much proof? Exactly. How on earth? So, here we are. They are talking about damages. I want to know. Type, let me see how can I put it now. Type 1. If you know that what this man is saying about damages, that you can, let me put it this way. Hang on, I'm trying to find a way to phrase it so that it's, Type 1, if you agree that what this man is saying about damages shows that Nigeria is a fraud. Type 1, if what this man is saying about the fact that he's saying that if Abakiari wins the case, he gets damages, shows that the Fulanis know what they should do, but they're not doing it. And they're refusing to let us have a referendum. Type 1, if you agree with my statement on that one. Type 1. Because we need to understand this is hypocrisy. It is no longer a question of whether or not they know what is being done. Because you can hear them say that he can get damages. This is a man that we all know that he's committed fraud. And they say if he gets away, and obviously there's something they'll be doing behind the scenes. We don't know what they will be doing. But I'm trying to tell those of you who are supporting One Nigeria that this man, there was a video that was played. He was talking about, oh, yes, we believe that everybody can go. But you can see in his statement that they know fully well that if something is wrong, if you've been wronged, you deserve compensation. But when it comes, but thank you very much, Adeola, Diamatu Morana. Thank you very much. So what I'm saying is, you can see this is exposing at every point, at every level, the sheer hypocrisy of the Fulani hegemony who are imprisoning us in our land. And make no mistake about it. If you are a Southerner, I am telling you categorically that you are a slave in your own land. With all your money, yes, with all your money, with all the money that you put together as a Southerner, with all the big houses that you have, with all the cars that you have, that is not on good road, that you cannot even drive on the road, with all of that, with all of the so-called servants that you have, you are nothing but a slave in the eyes of the Fulanis. You are nothing but a slave in the eyes of the Fulanis. And until we wake up in our own land, it's bad enough if we were to be in Fulani, if we were to be in the north, and this was happening to us. We could say, fine, in that case, let's come back home. Fine, that's what they're doing in Fulani land. We don't want that. We believe in the rule of law. We definitely coming back to, we'll encourage people to come back home. But the problem is our land now, they are trying to take our very land from our ancestors away from us. They are trying to take away the land of our ancestors from us. And this is why I'm playing this. It is really important you understand. Those of you who are talking about One Nigeria, listen to what this man is saying. They know that what they're doing is wrong, but they are so confident that nobody is going to challenge them, that they say it. That means to say that they don't see any, they know that they're not going to suffer any consequences. And this is why the work we're doing in encouraging Southerners, every Southerner, Middle Belt, Biafrans, Yorubas, Niger Delta, all of us, we must sign that Nina's form. Sign it. Get out there, sign it. Alaba, Oladimeji, if you can pin the Ninas on the on Citizen NY on YouTube, that'd be great also. Let me see if I can do that. 1 second. Actually, I might be able to do it here. Let me see. So I'm going to pin something here. So I'll pin this. Oh, that's too long. It's not going to let me do it. Okay. Let me endeavor to try and get this done. 1 second. I just want to make sure, because when we are talking about things like this, it's really important to understand that there is a fraud that is being perfected on us on a daily basis. These are the people who are telling you to go to church and to the mosque to pray. But they are denying you. They are denying you your right as a citizen. Here you have Abakari can claim compensation. But yet, Southerners will not be allowed to claim compensation if their crops are destroyed by the Fulani terrorists carrying AK-47. This afternoon, we heard that they arrested the Fulani with AK-47 in Ogun State. I do not believe any of those things. I believe it is more an audio statement than a factual statement. It is an audio statement rather than a factual statement. It is a way to tell them, say, look, we are arresting them. There is nobody. Go and bring to us any Fulani man that has been arrested and prosecuted for the killing of any Southerner. Go and bring them. I will wait. Go and bring it. Go and bring them. You will never find it. These guys, they've given the Fulani impunity to kill anybody, and there's nobody that will hold them to account. That is why we must go for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and Middle Belt. Now let's listen on for a bit more.
Maybe that's how he'll get rich. But for us,
maybe that's how he'll get. Let's listen to this. Listen, look.
Maybe that's how he'll get rich.
So they're even, you see, look. So for a Fulani man, it is okay for a Fulani man to get rich when you falsely accuse him, so you get compensation. But if it's a Southerner, a Biafran, a Yoruba man, a Middle Belt, if they now complain against this government, they don't get any compensation. They don't get any. So can you, and you still tell me you believe in One Nigeria? I really want to understand what you mean. I want to understand What motivates you to think that you can believe in one Nigeria, in the same Nigeria where the Fulani will go ahead of you, get the best of everything in the nation, including your own resources, and deny you the very same, and you tell me that you believe in your one Nigeria? Please, no way. Yoruba Nation, no going back. Yoruba Nation, no going back. Biafra Nation, no going back. Biafra Nation, no going back. We're not going back. We have to go. A Middle Belt Nation, no going back. Because this is showing the sheer hypocrisy. The sheer hypocrisy. These guys, they believe that they can do whatever they want and nobody will hold them to account. So he's telling us that, oh, we can get rich that way. This is the man that's been committing all sorts of crimes. And this is, look at the sheer audacity to come on air and telling us that Abakari should be arrested, prosecuted off camera. Really? So the Fulanis they are God's own people that should not be prosecuted for their crimes. But we Southerners, oh, we've been mandated. God has made sure that we will suffer for all our crime, not one single thing. We don't deserve to get justice. That's what you're telling us. We don't deserve justice. This is what this man is saying. Let's listen on.
But for us here to sit and say this guy must not go, that is honestly is pedestrian. But if he is guilty,
so now this is, you know, I mean, I'm what's filming. Let's listen on.
If he cannot prove his innocence, these guys are able to prove their case against him. We should welcome that development, because we cannot have someone who is not clean trusted with the security of our lives and property.
Oh, but so far, the federal government of Nigeria has only, he's not been dismissed. He's only been suspended from, if I remember correctly. This is a man that the FBI is on their wanted list, and they want him in the US for crimes he committed. But the Nigerian government does not see it fit, because he's a Fulani man, to have already arrested him, to have already stripped him of all of the benefits he's getting, because he's facing a case. Oh, no. Because he's a Fulani man, of course, that won't happen. Can you see what I'm saying? Your one Nigeria is a pipe dream. Your one Nigeria is a Fulani nation. If you're a Southerner and you believe in one Nigeria, you are a slave to the Fulani nation. If you're a Southerner and you believe in one Nigeria, you are a slave to the Fulani nation. Let the Fulanis keep the name Nigeria in the north. We in the Yoruba people, we are going for Yoruba Nation. Biafra are going for Biafra Nation. Middle Belt will go for Middle Belt Nation. And nothing can stop us. We have the power to make this change. Do not wait for US, UN, France, anybody to do this for us. It's only us. It's only us that can make this change. Now, let's carry on and listen a bit more to what he's saying.
So honestly, I don't see any reason why people will even talk. That's my personal opinion. I don't see why people should. If this guy is not afraid, he should go there. And you see, I believe all this noise will not stop the US court from going ahead with the trial.
Of course they won't stop. You think this is Nigeria where you can, this is contraption Nigeria where we can fix everything and hide it? You think that's what it is? Wrong. You know that. He has to face it.
And convicting him in absentia. And that will worsen the situation for him. They will confiscate all his properties abroad and get him arrested by the FBI sometimes. Maybe when he's not even in the police force. I don't think the community should cover up for someone who is accused. Which is why we as Coalition of Northern Groups have fought, not because of tribalism or ethnicity, we have fought that and insisted that Kanu and Igboho should be prosecuted.
Can you see what they're doing? Kanu and Igbo. So what is that Kanu and Igbo? What have they got to do? Why is it? Listen to his words again. From Abba Kyari, the man that is now facing US for crimes he committed. They are now trying to link Sunday Igboho, Oloye Sunday Igboho, and Nnamdi Kanu, who, by the way, this government illegally arrested. They illegally abducted. Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. And Kenya had a lot of questions to answer. Number one. Number two, they went into Oloye Sunday Igboho's house, killed 2 men, of whom the bodies they have not released. And this man has the temerity to tell us, to compare Oloye Sunday Igboho, who has done nothing wrong but speak up for his people, and Nnamdi Kanu, with Abba Kyari, who is a criminal. He is a thief. He is a thief, and it's proven by the arrest warrant put out for him by the US. And can you see? This is yet more hypocrisy. Let's listen again.
Which is why we as coalition of northern groups have fought, not because of tribalism or ethnicity, we have fought that and insisted that Kanu and Igboho should be prosecuted.
Can you hear? Kanu and Igboho should be prosecuted. Where is your evidence? What crime have they committed? Have they walked around with AK-47? Have they embezzled anybody's money? Have they killed anybody? They are speaking up for the right of their people to self-determination. It is quite different from Abba Kyari, who is a criminal that the US are going for, rightly. So we must go for Yoruba Nation. Can you see the way they twist this nonsense? And this is why this is absurd in the extreme. This is absurd in the extreme, that somebody, this man, will come and talk in this manner and try to link Oloye Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu to the crimes that Abba Kyari himself, who is, they used to call him Robocop or Super Cop. They used to call Abba Kyari Super Cop. But we are now finding out a lot of things. Apparently, the squad of people we put together, when they arrest anybody when they take anybody on the street, they can take over their home, take over their property, and nothing happens to him. Nothing. There is no clear due process. They carry out criminal acts and they get away with it. Well, he cannot get away with this one. With the US on his neck, he cannot get away. They know there's nowhere to hide. And now they are trying to pin the words he said. Listen to the words again. We mustn't allow this to happen. We mustn't accept it. And it's actually quite sickening. The more one hears it, the more one incensed and enraged one gets. Listen to his absurd words. Listen.
And insisted that Kanu and Igboho should be prosecuted.
Kanu and what? Igboho should be prosecuted for what crimes? Exactly what crime? Did the Fulani government have a warrant to go into Oloye Sunday Igboho's house? Did the Fulani government have a letter? Did they go through due process before abducting? They abducted a British citizen from Kenya. But nobody. You see, this is what I'm saying. Why do you want to believe in one Nigeria when the people who say they are the ones who are going to be born to rule, they believe that they are above the rule of law? Tell me how you can believe in that kind of one Nigeria. I want to know. Thank you for believing. Thank you for. I want you to explain for me how you can come and talk to me about one Nigeria when these people, firstly, they've killed 2 people in Oloye Sunday Igboho's house. Firstly, went into Oloye Sunday Igboho's house without a warrant. He did nothing wrong, and then asking for him to be repatriated for what has he done? He's done nothing. The government has committed crimes. They've refused to release the bodies of the 2 men, Adogan and Afa, till today. The bodies of those men, the government has refused to release. We don't know if they poured bleach on the men to dissolve their body. We need to see those bodies. And yet the same people are telling us, to apply with the rule of law, when they themselves are not complying with that rule of law. That is the clearest evidence we have that contraption must be dismantled. We do not wait for the UN, the US, French, Canada, whoever they call, who are their friends. And make no doubt about it, these people are working with them because of the resources that they're getting from our land. They are only interested in getting the resources. They don't care about your human rights. Yes, I said it. Those who are exploiting the benefits of our resources to our detriment, they do not care about our human rights. They will have all the warm words. You will hear them read. Yeah, we firmly believe in the dignity of human rights. We believe that everybody must be able to protect his life. They mean, but when it comes to exploiting the resources from the very people who have been oppressed, they look the other way. Let's be very, very clear about that. So if you think you're going to go and look to the US, the UK, France, or whatever for help, forget it. The only help we have is us in the South. The only help that we can do, muster, is us in the South. And that is why going on this journey, spreading the knowledge, making people know that they have the right to self-determination, and spreading that knowledge quickly now is the only option. Forget the other places. Forget them. They cannot help us. They are there to exploit. They are working. The same people that we are asking to go and beg, oh, please come and help us. They are the same ones providing weapons to the Fulani government. Let's be very, very clear about this. This, I don't blame the Fulani, the so-called Mumu Yoruba. I agree with you to a certain extent, Olawepo. I agree with you. I can't agree with that. So we will come back to those videos, those ones at some point. But right now, I'm just focusing on what this man is saying. The attempt to now compare what Abba Kyari has done. Abba Kyari has been involved in taking properties of people who rightfully own those properties, and nothing has happened to him. Killing them in some cases, and nothing has happened to him in contraction Nigeria. And you heard the man say, it's a crazy, you can't compare. He said himself that they cannot compare the governance, the laws in US with the crazy nation called Nigeria. He said it himself. These are the things that we're looking at. So when you come out and you say, I believe in one Nigeria, this is your one Nigeria. That is your idea of one Nigeria. One Nigeria believes that Northerners, Fulanis in particular, are above the law. The rest of us comply with the law. That is the fact. Yeah. Exactly. So, you see, exactly. If you don't fight back, you say, exactly. Let me just read the words of Peter Idahosa. Now that America left Afghanistan and the Taliban are taking over all the cities, the American President Joe Biden said, the people of Afghanistan need to have the will to fight for themselves. America can no longer help anybody. Coming to Nigeria, if you don't fight back, if you fold your hands and be crying like the babies, like little babies, you see all these terrorists, Boko Harams, if you don't fight back, they will kill all of you and nobody will come and help you. Thank you. Well said. Let me give that a love. Give that, listen, you deserve 5 stars for that statement, my brother. You deserve 5 stars. That's on YouTube. This is exactly what we're saying. We need to understand that there is no help coming. Don't believe in looking up to the sky and praying to Jesus or praying to Allah. No, these people who are telling you to pray in Jesus, pray in Allah, do you see them mentioning Allah when they are trying to prosecute you? This man is dressed up like a Muslim man, but he's trying to prosecute Oloye Sunday Igboho. He's trying to prosecute Nnamdi Kanu, who have done nothing wrong. They illegally arrested a British man from Kenya, and this is the man that's dressed like an Alaji or whatever, like a holy man. He's dressed. Look at the way he's dressed. This is all falsehood. It's a fraud. From top to bottom, I'm telling you categorically, it's a fraud. Because listen to the words that come out from his mouth. Listen again to the words, so you know what I'm saying. And keep looking at what he's wearing, and you will know that this thing they call religion is a fraud. Listen.
Kanu and Igboho should be prosecuted. We even challenged Southern.
So Kanu and Igboho should be prosecuted. And this is the man that's telling us, whatever they call him, NG spokesman, Northern Nigeria, whatever they call him, Coalition for Northern Nigeria spokesman, whatever they call him. This is the kind of people you're talking about. You think you can have a meaningful discussion with. They want to oppress you. They do not believe that they should have the law they want to impose on you and I. They don't believe that law should also apply to them. And you want us to be in one Nigeria. Let me say that again in case you misunderstand me. These are the same people who want to impose a law on you that they remove themselves from as they believe that they are above the law in the place they call Nigeria that they want to keep by force. And you still want to believe in one Nigeria. Please wake up. Please wake up. Abuja, Amoa Abdubi, I don't want to mention that too much just now. There are things being done on that front, and I'd rather not say anything. Let us wait for what's happening there. Of course, what we want is we want all the 12 to be released. We want all the 12 to be released. That I can say. But I don't want to say anything more than that at this point. Please, I don't want to say anything else on that at this point. All we want is for them to be released, but I'd rather not say anything either way. I'd rather just focus on trying to expose the fraud we call government, the fraud government, Fulani government of Nigeria, and how they are oppressing us daily. So you see, yeah, but cannot do like Esther, the Bible, that put her life in line because of the people not to be destroyed. Thank you. Well, there you go. Larry, you spoke well, my brother. You spoke well. You spoke well, and I agree with what you're saying there. And that's on Facebook, of course. Those of you who are on YouTube, please, I urge you all, please continue to give us the thumbs up. Go and like Citizen AY on YouTube right now. Remember to click the link. It's on Facebook. Facebook are playing the game with us. There are certain benefits and things that should be coming our way in terms of when we're doing a live broadcast like we're doing. We should be getting those benefits. Right now, Facebook are denying us those benefits, and they're not giving us an explanation as to why. Facebook are not giving us any explanation as to why we are being denied those benefits. We are complying with their law, with the rules. We are ensuring that we do not break any laws. We do not show any post any negative, any pictures, anything that's harmful. We only talk about facts, and we speak truth to power. That's what we do. But at that same point, the same Facebook who are giving us all these rules, they are failing to abide by their own rules because we are being denied those benefits that are being given to others. There's only one reason for that, and we know that. We know there's probably some collusion with the contraption Nigeria, and they don't want us to be able to continue to reach more people with the information we're giving. But that's okay. That is why we are asking you all, please help us on YouTube right now. Go on there, like the page, and give us thumbs up. We need to see a lot of thumbs up on YouTube, because Facebook are not reliable. They are denying us the benefits of the things that they are giving others. So now exactly, they must be then without any payment. They're not criminal. Exactly, they must then without any payment. They are not criminal. Exactly. So now, like I said, so let's listen now to this guy here. Listen.
Groups for even showing sympathy. So I don't think the laws would be justified to show sympathy for somebody who they want to investigate. We should just hand him over. Besides, we can't even stop it. We're just making noise. These guys are more organized.
Oh, did you see? It says, besides, we can't even stop it. We're just making noise. Did you hear? Let me play that again. Let me tell you. You see, this now waiting that they call man pass man. Una hear them? This now waiting that they call man pass man. Make you hear waiting this fool and the man they talk. Make you call hear them. I bet make you listen well. Oh yeah, hear them.
Hand him over. Besides, we can't even stop it. We're just making noise.
It says we. Chai. So Fulani man get if they fear like this. Fulani they fear like this. Chai. It says we can't stop. We can't even stop it. We're just making noise. It says we can't stop. You see, my brother. Make I play him. Let me play that bit again. He says, besides, we can't even stop it. We're just making noise. He said it. Listen, no, listen. Listen.
We should just hand him over. Besides, we can't even stop it. We're just making noise. These guys are more organized than we are.
Yes. Did you hear? These guys are more organized than we are. So please, those of you who are talking about one Nigeria, please listen to this voice message. I am asking you to please listen to this voice message. This is a Fulani man admitting that the US are more organized than they are, and they are the same people telling us to believe in one Nigeria. My people, I don't know. I tire you. This one tire me. This one tire me. This man is talking. Listen, don't take my word for it. Listen to him. So before anybody says citizen AI, you don't call it spread rumors again. It's not rumor, it's a fact. Listen.
Besides, we can't even stop it. We're just making noise. These guys are more organized than we are.
Yes.
So the US is more organized than the Fulani government, but yet they still want us to believe in one Nigeria. The very reason why we are trying to live one Nigeria is because we know that the Fulani government is not organized. They don't care about the life of Southerners. They don't care. And this is the evidence. Those of you espousing one Nigeria, listen to the Fulani who the hegemony. They are admitting themselves that they are not as organized as the US. They are admitting it in plain sight. This is a video for the coalition for the northern group, whatever, CNG. They are admitting it, that they are not organized, but they are telling us to believe in one Nigeria. Can you see how crazy this is? Can't you see how mad this is? These are the things we need to expose. These are the things. That is why I am swimming 3,000 meters on the 22nd of August, 2 to 4 p.m. I will endeavor to show that. Donate what you can to the citizen-wide 3,000 meter charity swim, because we need those funds in OduduwaTVR movement to make sure that NINA's forms, the NINA's referendum is with the demand for the referendum, that every part of Yoruba land gets that opportunity to sign that thing, to make sure they register their interest, to make sure that the whole world knows that they are demanding, they're calling for the UN and others to organize a referendum. The same thing in Biafra, the same thing in Middle Belt. Because this government, these people are admitting that they are not as organized, but they are telling us to stay in the same one Nigeria. My people. Now wow. This one passed me. Now wow. This one passed me. Good afternoon, Onyedi Kachi. Please give us a thumbs up on YouTube as you're watching, and please continue to spread. Those of you coming on YouTube, we'd really appreciate you. Continue to give us a thumbs up, the like, hit the notification button so that when we go live on YouTube, you would see us. Because Facebook are playing with the numbers on Facebook. We understand that. So we need to have the other option. The other option being YouTube, principally. So right now, I'd urge you to please help us. Now, so we are still on the matter of the man that's telling that he's saying that they should prosecute Abakari off camera. So is he God? Because he's a Fulani, does that make him a God? I don't know, you know? Yeah. Exactly. If the join the Mondays at sit at home, it will be over for the exactly, we must. So is there Eliezer Chukwu? We are going to be putting a lot of effort into that. The sit at home is an option we must strongly look at. We're not destroying anything. If we say to people to sit at home because they are being oppressed and killed in the land, then that is rightfully something we should do. But the Fulanis are walking around with AK-47 killing us, and not one of them has been prosecuted. Not one. Please go and find one Fulani that has been prosecuted for killing a Yoruba man, for killing a Biafran, for killing a Middle Belt. Go and find it. You will never find. You can't find it. You can't find it because they believe they are above the law. You see, the other day they were showing a picture whereby they were saying, please forgive us. Forgive what? Forgive us. Terrorists are telling us that to forgive them. But here are people who are saying we want to go for Yoruba Nation, and they are being jailed. They are being jailed for speaking up. But they want you to believe in your one Nigeria. Please wake up. Please wake up. Please wake up. Sit at home is something we in the Yoruba land must strongly look at as well at this point. Because we are being oppressed, suppressed, and killed. And genocide is happening on a large scale. Silent genocide is going on right now in Yoruba land, in Biafra land, in Middle Belt. Silent genocide. This is the killings are relentless. Some people are beginning to fight back, and we need more people to protect themselves. We need to protect our land, protect our people. Because these Fulani people, how can you equate Abakari and his glaring crimes, fraud? How can you equate that with Oloye Sunday Igboho, who is speaking for the life for the right of Yoruba people to determine their own future by having the Yoruba Nation, and likewise for Nnamdi Kanu for also speaking up for Biafrans to say you have the right to go for your own nation because you are being oppressed because of the disorganization. Listen to the words. Sit at home Mondays. I agree with you, Princess Buki. I will first so, and we need to discuss this. Now let's go and let me play this piece again.
We are just making noise. These guys are more organized than we are.
Yes.
So these guys, when he says these guys are more organized than we are, he's referring to the US. So these people, they say they are more organized, but they don't want the Yorubas and Biafrans, who we know, we Yorubas, we Biafrans, we Middle Belts, we know we are more organized than the Fulani. So why don't you let us go? Why don't you leave us alone in our own land? We're not coming for your land after all. Why must you imprison us in our own land? We can organize better than you. In the Western region, we were the first one in the whole of Africa, in fact, first before France, to have television station before France. Where are we now? Since you've been in power, you have held back the development of the people of the South. Since you have forced yourself into power as Fulanis, born to rule mentality, you have held back all of the South till today. People have had to leave their land, a land where we have untold wealth. The mineral resources we have are resources that others would look, that place, they will protect it from anybody ever getting close to them. But you are oppressing us in our land, and you want us to believe in one Nigeria. We need to wake up. Yoruba Nation now, Biafra Nation now, Middle Belt Nation now. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Yoruba Nation now, 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 now. We're not stopping. We're tired of being killed in our own land. No Yoruba man dare go to the north and do the nonsense that the Fulanis are doing in the south. Let me say that again slowly. No Yoruba man dare do the nonsense of the killing of Fulani man in the north and expect to live through it. But yet the Fulanis will come into the south, in the Middle Belt, in Biafra, in Yoruba land, and kill. And they get away with it. And you tell us to believe in one Nigeria. We need to wake up. Frankly, we got to wake up. This is really nonsense. So sit at home. I like the idea. It's a form of agitation, because if you go out, to a dictator, they arrest, kill us. We better sit at home as an agitator. Exactly. I agree with you. Well said, Tessie Iloduba. I agree with you. That is a very strong thing. Now, I have also seen that the government are saying, they talked about police being killed and everything else in Southwest. Let us be very, very clear. There's a lot of fake news about killings going on by the same government, so they can blame Biafrans. They've started doing the same thing now. That in the southwest, southeast, and southwest. Sorry, in the southeast, which is Biafra area, they're saying that the Biafrans are killing. It's a lie. Well, many of them is not true. Now they started trying to do the same thing. They say now we're now arresting, that they're now beginning to arrest Fulanis with AK-47. We don't want to hear any audio arrest. We want to see pictures. We want to see videos. We want to see the court. We want to see them jailed. Because every Fulani that you see, they've been pardoned. The Fulanis don't even go and step inside the court, even though they kill the people, kill people. The Fulanis, let me say that slowly. No Fulani steps inside a court. They don't even see the four walls of a court before they are freed. They don't step in, and yet they're killing people. We forgive. We apologize. This is nonsense. This is utter nonsense, and we must no longer accept this. We need to speak truth to power. I'm not here to abuse anybody. I'm here to speak truth to power. I'm not interested in abuse. Abuse will not get me forward. It will not. What I'm giving you here, I'm giving you information to make you think yourself, to make you think on your feet, to make you take proactive action, to tell others. The information you're getting here, I hope you're going to use it to speak to others. Play this video back to them. Tell them to listen to key points. For example, I'm telling you, I've asked you in the video, go and find a place. This man that you're watching, the spokesman for the Coalition for Northern Group, he's telling us that the Fulani, they want Abakari. If he wins the case, he can get compensation. We are asking them, what compensation has been paid to the farmers in the southwest, in the southeast, and middle belt? What compensation? And they clearly know that if something happens, they should pay compensation, but they're not paying because they do not see us as human beings. Let us say it what it is. Look, those of you talking one Nigeria, if you're a southerner, the Fulanis do not see you as a human being. In fact, they see you less than the value of their cow. Yes, I said it. They see you less than the value of their cow. The cow has more value to them than you. Those of you speak, yes, you speaking one Nigeria, their cow has more value to them than you. They don't care about, they don't want you to speak. They don't want you to have a voice because they know they know that they cannot compete with Southerners in our own land if we start our development. So they are deliberately holding us back. And people, those who are the UN and the US and the UK and all of that, they are engaged in denying us our rights to develop our own land ourselves. We don't need them. We don't need them. We can develop. Many of the doctors all over in the Western world, go to US, you will see Yoruba man, you will see Biafran, you will see Middle Belt. In doctors, go to UK, you will see Yoruba man, you will see Middle Belt, you will see Biafran. Go to Russia, you will see Yoruba man, you will see Middle Belt, you will see Biafran. Go France, you will the same people, and these are the same people who are calling us names. I will show you a video when I finish about this, where we will go and talk about that, the issue about calling us racist names. That's another issue again. But I'm trying to tell you, those of you that believes in one Nigeria, these guys do not care about one Nigeria. They only want a Fulani nation, and they are using it as a cover to get your land. We need to wake up. Now let's listen to the last bit of what he's saying.
If they like, they go through diplomatic channels, put pressure on government, and before you know it, this guy will be in New York.
So he already knows that they know. You see, the Fulanis know. They don't mess. They know they cannot mess with the US. Why is it that we in the South do not make ourselves that way? It is time. They need to understand that if they mess with us, they will get it back. Look, they're afraid of the US. Listen to his words.
In New York.
Let me listen to
it. Channels put pressure on government, and before you know it, this guy will be in New York.
Exactly. And this is the same fraudulent Fulani government that they want us to remain part of. We want no business being part of this. They have, I'm telling you now categorically, the Fulani forcing themselves, the Bond rule mentality has held back the development of the whole of the southern region. I say that categorically. They have held back our development. For that reason alone, we have every justification to go for self-determination. I'm just talking facts. I don't need to abuse anybody. They have held back our development. The evidence is clear. The evidence is clear. And let anybody bring this man, bring 200 of them in the room and me alone. They will crawl out there of that room with their tails between their legs. Because I'll just speaking facts. Irrefutable facts. That's all we're looking at. Now, let's listen to the bit, and I'll tell you one or two things before I go. Right, let me just, okay, so there you go. So I'm going to pause that now. Now, I want you to, there's something I wanted to show you. Sorry, I'm going to come back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Amy Killen. I've been using Doodling to create these really fun videos to share with prospective patients on social media and...
Sorry, okay. Now, I want to show you something. This is more of a, by the way, okay, you can see what I've just done now. What you see on the screen now, you will see come up in a minute. What you see on the screen, I hope it comes up. Is it going to come? Yeah. What you see, that's me. That's me swimming. That's me swimming today. That's from my swimming. I did 2,380 meters in the pool, 1 hour, 12 minutes. So I'm close to the swimming target of 3,000 meters. On the day, I will hit it. I will be able to hit it. I might even do a few more laps. So please help, donate. Donate to Citizen AY, put the reference 3,000 meters charity swim. Citizen AY 3,000 meters charity swim. You'll have it in the details there. We'd appreciate you for that. Now, I want to show you something that it's a question, and this is what I'll be wearing on the day. I'll be wearing this shirt on the day, and it will be having the flag that you see there. It will be having it on there. That's what I'll be wearing on the day. I'll be wearing that on the day. So now let me show you something quickly if I can. Can I do this? I wonder, can I do this? Yeah, okay. Now, I want you to look at this bit. I want you to look at this bit. 1 second, please. I want to thank you all for watching and joining me. Please, those of you on Facebook, as you're coming in, I please urge you, subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. The link is is pinned at the bottom. Just click on it and subscribe. Click on the Citizen AY on YouTube and subscribe. Very, very important. Because and particularly my Biafran brothers, my Middlebelt brothers, I will need you all to subscribe to us, because the main language of communication is in English and broken English, and we need to be able to reach and pass as much information to you guys as much as possible about the developments and things that we see. Now, this is what I want you to read. Let me see. Can I do that? Okay, sorry. Let me just go back. Now you can see what is on the screen there. Oh, sorry. Now, I want you to see what's on the screen. You can see what I put on the screen. How many children have been taught about the vast mineral resources, mineral resources reserves we possess, and how we can use it to improve our lives in contracted Nigeria? That's just a question. It's a simple question. How many? So let me read that again. So let me just read that again so we can all, it goes, how many children have been taught about the vast mineral resources we possess and how we can use it to improve our lives in contraption Nigeria? Anybody care to guess? Anybody care to guess about that? I doubt we have been taught about. How many people have been on a field trip to see bitumen, to see gold, to see cement? How many children have been taken on a bus trip to go and see the factories that those things come from and how it's made? How many? How many? If you're going to build a nation, that's what you need. You see, you don't need Bible or Quran where you have those resources. I'm talking bitumen, bauxite, gold, oil, gas, even the soil, phosphates, untold resources, iron ore. What you need are the children to be taken out on field trips. This is what you have in your neighborhood. This is what you can use to build to improve your quality of life. These are the wealth that you have. But they don't do that. That is why I'm asking that question. I posed that question, and I want everybody to think long and hard about what I just asked here. Let me read it again. Let me read it again. It says here, how many children have been taught about the vast mineral reserves we possess and how we can use it to improve our lives in contracted Nigeria? I am sure that many of you will say they have not done it. You see. Exactly, they will. Exactly. Yes, but they will buy some flush and won't start destroying things. And exactly. It is a scam. So, you see, they are telling you, the people who are telling you to be one Nigeria, they are not doing this. They are asking you to believe in one Nigeria. And what I have just shown you now, just this statement alone, I can categorically tell you they're not doing it. You know why? There are over 13 million children out of school. That is the evidence we have. So when we say we don't believe in one Nigeria, we're not just talking. This is a land that we have vast mineral resources. Okay, I'll put it up. Okay, so this is, those of you, okay, sorry, I didn't realize that you couldn't see it because of my picture. But anyway, so let me see if I can I make that bigger? 1 second, please. Let me just go into it this way because I want you to be able to see it fully. I don't want you to just, okay. Okay, no, not that one. Sorry. Oh, shoot. Okay, 1 second, please. 1 sec. Okay, now that's it. Now that's much better. So maybe you can see it now. Maybe you'll be able to see it better now. Okay, yes, you will be able to see it better now. I wanted you to be able to see that better. I'm more interested in the picture, to be honest. We just ignore the other bit, but right. Okay, so now I just want you to see. I want you to just see. No, sorry, not that one. I've got, yeah, that's it. So now I want you to think really, I want you to really think about this question. And when you think about this question, I want you to now think of those who are telling you one Nigeria. How many children have been taught about the vast mineral resources reserves we possess and how we can use it to improve our lives in contractor Nigeria? I suspect you will find that not even 10%, not even 2%, because the mining industry is 0.3% of our GDP. The mining industry, when you think of all of the resources that we have, let me see if I can do something. In the whole of the Southwest alone, I know we have gold in Ondo, we have bitumen in Lagos, we have bitumen in Ondo, we have gas in Ondo, Ekiti. Look, we have gold in Oyo, we have phosphate in Ogun State. These are things that the kids, that's a job opportunity right there. You create a sustainable mining industry that the kids are taught from the time they're young that, look, these are the resources that you have and you can use it to improve your life. But what do they pump into the minds of these kids? Let me tell you what it is. They pump Bible and the Quran. Of what use is the Bible and the Quran in improving their lives? Does the Bible and Quran, does it give them roads? Does it give them light? Does it give them good hospitals? Does it? It doesn't. But those things, what I've just pointed out to you now, I've pointed out that our vast mineral resources, if the kids were being taken on a field trip to where they're making cement, with obviously protection and everything else, where they're making glass, where they're making gold, so the kids can connect with the soil, where the farmers, even the farming, these are things, you see, if you want to build a nation, you need people with vision. These people don't have vision. All they know is how to suppress, oppress, and kill. That is one of the reasons I'm telling you why we must completely move away from anything called Nigeria. We want no part of it. If the Fulanis want to keep the name Nigeria in the north, let them keep it in the north. As far as we are concerned, Yes, exactly. In all the lands in Nigeria, exactly. Tessie, Iloduba. Thank you. Thank you. These are the kind of discussions we should be having. So when somebody says, "Oh, I'm poor," let me just go and do something. Let me go here. Resources in, let me just do this. In Ondo State. I want to just give an example. So I'll be bringing this again. So now, so those of you watching, you can see in Ondo State, yeah, it says here, and I'll read it to you again. As of 2005, you see, 3 million people live in Ondo State. Mineral resources include bitumen, oil, gas, quartz sand, clay, granite, limestone, talc, kaolin, coal, columbine, rock, tin, river, mineral deposits, bitumen, second largest in the entire world. I kid you not. So when someone tells you you are not rich, you don't have money, you tell them in your state, in Ondo State, the governor comes and says, "I don't have job, we don't have money." Tell them this. Tell them that these resources, they are what any country in the world would beg for. They will pay money for. Ocean fronts. You see the ocean front there? You can have large expanse of hotels built further back, and people can walk to the sea. That's tourism. We need people with vision to lead us in Yoruba land. The Fulanis have displayed the fact that they have no vision. All they want is to oppress and suppress us in our land, and we must resist it. So I'm bringing this to your attention. So there you go. Bitumen. Now, if you taught the kids about bitumen, that this is what they use in making roads, we have it by the bucket load in Ondo State. Imagine if you taught that to a 10-year-old, 12-year-old, and they say, "Oh, we have no good roads." They will know. You see, what you are doing is giving them solution to their problems. All the Nigerian government know how to do is to give you problems with no solutions. Let me say that again slowly. all the Nigerian government know how to do is to give you problems and provide you and cut any avenue you may have to provide yourself with the solution that they should provide for you. Can you see that Nigeria is finished? Exactly. Every state has enough resources to sustain them, but Fulanis has no vision. They have no vision. None. I say it, there's zero vision. All they want is to oppress and suppress. And don't forget, they are guests in our land. So their goal is to take everything we have. These are resources that they are after. And we need to stand up now. Now is the time to stand up. To stand up, wake up our people. Wake up our people, make them aware. At this point, I'd like to urge you, or those of you watching on Facebook, please go to Citizen AY on YouTube and subscribe now. It is of immense importance. Would appreciate you if you can do that. Go and subscribe. Give us thumbs up. Give us thumbs up every time you subscribe, and hit the notification button so that when we go live on Citizen AY on YouTube, you'll get the information. Because right now, Facebook are trying to reduce the numbers that we see. The number that you see on the screen do not reflect the true numbers. These are numbers that are being deliberately brought down by Facebook. So we don't want to, I don't have a problem with that. Even if it's only one person, I will continue. But I want to make sure that this reaches as many people as we can. That's where YouTube comes in. And I need you all, go on YouTube and subscribe now. It is of immense importance. Maigun has said is experiencing the same thing, and many others. And as you know, they bring down Simon Ekpa's broadcast ever so often. So I'm not surprised. But what we're saying is we're going on YouTube. And ultimately, the goal is to have our own platform completely, whereby we are in complete control. So anyway, so I'm just showing you this. So when you think about what I said before, in terms of the fact that they don't teach, this government will teach you about Islam. They will teach you, they will get you to go learn about Islam, about the Quran, and about the Bible and Christianity. But the things that are beneath your feet, the resources that can improve your life, you are literally walking around on, you are billionaires. Every single person in the South, we are billionaires in value, because by dint of the resources beneath our feet. But we don't know it. We are too busy going, oh, Jesus Christ, oh, Allah Akbar. And this is what is being denied us. Every time you're praying, you're closing your mind and your eyes to your benefit of your resources. I'm sorry to be blunt, but I'm going to say it. I'm sorry to be blunt. Those who are engaged in that church business and all that, when we have the result, they are denying you the benefits of the good roads. Look, you have bitumen. Do you know that the Nigerian government is importing bitumen? Do you know that? Did you know that the federal government of Nigeria, they are importing bitumen, yet we have the second largest reserves in the entire world, and they want you to believe in one Nigeria? Really? Ah, interesting. Very interesting, that, isn't it? You have the second largest reserves. Our roads should be pristine from length and breadth of the nation. We have bitumen in Lagos. This is the second largest in Ondo State. The roads across the whole of the nation should be spick-span. And we can export. When you export, what do? You create jobs internally for your people. People will not be living on scraps. Kids will not be able to go to school because you have the industry. You have the resources there. And you can do this in a sustainable manner. Thinking about the global climate, the global warming going on. You can do this sustainably. You can. So of the 3 million who are in Ondo State, how many of them are in work now? Based on these resources that we're looking at. Of the 3 million that is states here, estimate 2005, maybe more, maybe 300, maybe 4 million in Ondo State. How many of them are in look at these resources here. This is a jobs galore. How many kids have got degrees in mining? How many kids have got degrees in mining in our place? Oh, they'll be, well, talk about theology. Oh, we have it. And talk about politics, and we have it. But how many people, how many of our kids have been taught about mining? A qualification that can be lend itself towards, so that they can explore those resources to the benefit of their community. How many? I'm just asking simple questions. What I'm asking are simple questions. I'm not interested in semantics. I'm telling you facts. I want you to think differently. You need to think differently. When those resources, like I said, bitumen, our federal government, they are importing bitumen, and we have the second largest reserves in the entire world. I want you to think about that for a second. What does that do? So people like you and me, many of us, this information that I'm giving you now, had I known all of this when I was growing up, I can categorically tell you I would never have left that country. I would have never have left Yoruba land. So I'm giving you information that we hope we should tell the coming generation to prepare themselves. They are scaring them that they will be poor, and it's all lies. Let me go and type in another state. Let me type in River State for my Biafran brothers. Let me type in Biafran, and let me say in Ondo State, in Anambra State. Let's see what they have in Anambra State. Right, okay. So, Anambra State, natural gas, crude oil, bauxite, ceramic. In Anambra State, plus land for pasturing and animal husbandry. In Anambra State. Just there. You see? Look, don't let anybody tell you lies. There's no jobs. Buhari will say, oh, I'm sorry, if you come with all your qualifications, there's no jobs. So what was the job? What was the promise Buhari made? Buhari saying you can have all the degrees in the world and there is no jobs. How can you tell that to citizens that you promise to honor and serve, and you tell us to believe in one Nigeria? I'm giving you clear instances here for you to have a rethink about your support for one Nigeria. Those of you that still believe in one Nigeria, the people who are in the 60s and in their late 60s and 70s, and they still, let them have that. But the coming generation, it's our job to wake them up. They just talk. We are giving them information. Fishery, farming, natural gas, crude oil, bauxite, ceramic. These are job creation. The resources are job. I say it again. How many people in schools have taught about mining as a profession? And we need to do that because that's what we have the most of. Why get millions to learn about the church, about the mosque, and you don't have nothing to do with that? It doesn't improve your life. It doesn't. 60 years of evidence is what I'm telling you. I'm giving you 60 years of evidence. The churches, all of this, they're there to blind you from the resources. And I'm showing you, I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to wake you up. Keep looking at that. Let's go for another state. Let me call for Abia. Let me go for Abia State. Let's see what Abia State has. Let's go for Abia State. Abia State includes oil palm bush, tropical rainforest, savanna, agriculture, yam, taro, corn, maize, rice, cassava, staple crops, oil palm, main cash crops, lead and zinc. Now, you see, when you have a viable economy, you have to feed them. This is what you will call your food basket. Abia State is your food basket. Again, how many of our kids have been taught about farming, have been gone to farms and taught about the whole thing and an entire business? How many of them? These are things that we're not talking about. Many people will get all the qualification and the first thing they want to do is to go out. No elections in 2023, I agree. No elections. So I'm bringing this to your attention. Let me do one more state. Let's do Lagos State. Let's do Lagos State. I want to just do Lagos State. Let me see what they have. Lagos State. Yeah. So I'm just giving you. So again, bitumen in Lagos State. You see, clay, glass sand, oil, and gas. There should be but these people are telling you they're telling us, by the way, Dangote is a billionaire. Billion what? This is oppression. This is a fraud. But there is no basis upon which Dangote should be a billionaire. He needs to explain to us the funds, the access to those funds. Is it not our funds that have been taken? And our people have been oppressed and suppressed. I'm showing you resources. There should be, each and every person in the South should be billionaires based on the resources that we have alone. And I kid you not. But they don't want you to know these facts. So I'm giving you that information. Now, anyway, those of you who want to reach, who you know what to do, just go on Google, mineral resources in your state. And that is what our kids need to know. When they go to school, it's not about learning about Jesus Christ or learning about Allah or Muhammad. It's about learning what is beneath their feet, because that's what they will need to make to improve their lives. Otherwise, those things, they will be left for others who will exploit and leave us fighting each other. Anyway, I will pause there. So those of you who are watching now, you can see what we're, I mean, please type 1 if what I'm saying resonates with you. I want to see, type 1. Those of you on YouTube, those of you on Facebook, type 1 and let me know if what we are saying here, if it resonates with you. I'm not deliberately speaking about the issue about Abuja now, because I want to keep away from that. There will be hopefully more updates on that later on, hopefully. But I'm keeping away from talking about that, because it's best we do that. It's best we don't. But I'm giving you, we need to be looking at options. And I want us to keep making sure that people understand that that one Nigeria is a fraud. These are assets that other countries. Let me show you. Let me shock you. Let me shock you. They tell us that we cannot. They tell us that we cannot be we're too big. We can't be a nation. Listen to this. Somebody would have seen this now. Now, I want you to look at one of the smallest states in the world. Yeah? Now, I want you to look at this. Now, Liechtenstein. Yeah? It is a small, one of the smallest countries. You know how much their population is? The population of Liechtenstein is 38,749. The population of Liechtenstein is 38,749. They're not even up to 50,000, but they're a nation. So tell me again, why shouldn't Yoruba Nation stand on its own? Tell me again, why shouldn't Biafra Nation stand on its own? Tell me again, why shouldn't Middle Belt stand on its own? Particularly, thank you, one. Thank you for those of you pressing 1. I appreciate that. Those of you typing 1, I truly appreciate you. Let's just see more of the ones. Type the 1 if what I'm saying makes sense. Liechtenstein they've got barely 40,000 people in it, and they're a state. There is no reason why we, with our resources, and let me show you the resources that they have. Let me show you the resources that they have. Let me see. 1 second. Let me just try and get that out. Resources. I saw it yesterday. Climate, mountain. 1 second, please. I'm just trying to find the information. You see, you have to do a lot of research. I encourage us all. It's not rocket science. Resources, mineral resources in Liechtenstein. Let me just put this down. What's it called? Yeah. Hang on. So, 1 minute, please. I'm just gonna get this right. L-E-C-H-T. Sorry about that. C-H-T-S-T-I-E-N. Liechtenstein. Now, I want you to just read something. Now, listen to this. Liechtenstein has no natural resources of commercial value. They don't even my people, Liechtenstein has no natural resources of commercial value. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? Virtually all of materials, including wood, have to be imported. They have to be imported. All of the principal forests are protected in order to maintain ecology and mountain slopes to guard against erosion. They don't have anything, but they're a nation. Can you see? Yet we have everything. I'm giving you information here. We need to rethink what. Are you still a Nigerian? Do you still believe you're a Nigerian after I'm showing you all this? Do you still think you're a Nigerian? Should you be a Nigerian? Okay, let me ask that question. Type 1 if you are no longer a Nigerian. Based on what I'm showing you, type 1. Type 1. If you, based on the evidence of what I'm telling you, type 1 if you no longer see yourself as a Nigerian. Let us see if what we're saying makes sense. Because this is a place that has they have no resources. It is all imported. But they're a nation. And they are viable. They will have good roads. But we have everything. Wood, oil, gas, coal, bauxite, bitumen, iron ore, tin, kaolin, you name it, we have it. Type 1 if you no longer believe in Nigeria. If you don't see yourself as a Nigerian. Type 1. Me, I am saying 1. I am no longer. I can't be a Nigerian. Because a Nigerian is a Nigerian. To be a Nigerian means that you are ignoring the resources beneath your feet and you are praying to somebody to come and help you. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. You heard me? Utter nonsense. Utter crap. Utter crap. I'm showing you things to wake you up. I'm just showing you things to wake you up. They have no resources and yet they're a nation. We have all of the resources and you're telling us we can't be a nation. How? How? We must be a Yoruba. Yoruba Nation is here to stay already. Already. We're not fighting anybody. I'm giving you facts. These are the facts. Go on internet and look at it yourself. But I'm bringing this to your attention to wake us up. Wake us up. Please continue to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. It is very, very important. I really, really do need you to help us in that manner, in that sense. Give us thumbs up. Let us see a lot of thumbs up on Facebook, on YouTube as you're coming in. We need that. Thank you, Ogunleye Olatunde Richard, Stanley Iweke. Thank you, Abiodun Adeleke. Thank you, Benson Ebov. Thank you, Smooth Samson. Thank you, Ijoba Dangote. One. Thank you, Tawobola Akode. Thank you, Bolaji. Nigeria is dead. Rest in pieces. Exactly. RIP One Nigeria. Look, Liechtenstein. They don't have any commercial value resource, and yet they're a nation. Mineral resources and just Lagos State alone. No. Now let's go and look at another state. Let's look at Oyo State. Let's look at Oyo State. What do we find in Oyo State? In Oyo State, listen, Oyo State, blessed with prominent mineral resources, endowed with wide distribution of massive supplies of sample, but easy to utilize igneous metamorphic groups of minerals, namely iron ore, tantalite, columbite, cassiterite, bismuth, gemstones, gold, marble, clay, red clay, sand, gravel, granite, syenite, kaolin, and so on and so forth. Now tell me, what do they teach them in school again? What are our children being taught in school? When we have all of this, keep in mind, Liechtenstein have no resources, but they state. It's all imported. We have it right there at our front. We don't even have to go far. It's next to us. And you tell me to believe in one Nigeria. Tufiakwa. I beg. Tufiakwa come off for road. You chop Chris. You chop Chris. I beg. Make you just come off for road. Sharp. You don't want to see make I know. Come off for road. You can't tell me about one Nigeria. I beg. You one Nigeria kill you there. I beg. I beg. I am not a Nigerian. No. To be a Nigerian is to agree that to the denial of your access to your resources. To be a Nigerian is to agree to submit you and your coming generation to the denial of access to the resources that belongs to you. So I can't be a Nigerian. The fact I'm showing you here, what I'm showing you, should make it clear to you that I don't see myself as a Nigerian. I don't even need to say it, but I'm telling you, this is what this fraudulent one nation called Nigeria is denying you every single day, every single minute, every single hour, every single second. So you can't be a Nigerian if you're Southern. Because if you are accepting this injustice. You are accepting the enslavement. So I'm showing you all this to make you know that. I hope that makes sense. Please continue to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. I really do need your support in that manner, in that sense. Make sure YouTube will have more reach, more support to get viral. It's really, really important because Facebook are playing games. YouTube is where we're trying to focus on more and more and more and more. And yeah, you know, we're grateful for Oduduwa TV Radio, what you all do there. We appreciate that. But Facebook are playing the game, and that's okay. So the reason I'm doing that is because I'm speaking, you notice that I'm speaking purely in English, because we need to reach my Middlebelt brothers, Biafrans, and others, and even some Yorubas who don't speak English. You know, but this is the platform where I believe this can best be achieved. That's not to say that we will not be speaking English sometimes on Oduduwa TV Radio. No, we will do. But the purpose of this is to focus at Southerners in total, and how we can maximize the message that we're sending out. So I thank you all for really watching. I'm going to stop here. Now, I want to go and do something else now. Let's watch this harrowing video. I want you to, that's the that trousers will be for sale soon, either before or after I've done the 3,000 meter swim, and that's got the Yoruba Nation flag on it. So it will be for sale. I'll give you the figure soon. So watch this space. Now let's just go and do something. I've just lost it just now. Give me a second. Right. Okay. Yes, got it. Back. We're back again. Now we're back. Now I want you to see. Is it that it? Now here we go. No, not that one. This one. Is that it? No, I can't remember. No, not that one. What is it? Sorry about this. Okay, one second. I'll get it back. Let me just get this back again. Is that it there? No. Okay, 1 second. Let me just go here. I'll get that back for a second. I just need to get you something here. Okay, so here we go. So please continue to subscribe to us on Citizen AY on YouTube. We really need your support and help. That platform needs to be grown into a level whereby we can actually now rely on that solely, and Facebook can do whatever I want. Right now, Facebook is playing a game, and we're not interested in their game. 1 second, please. I want to just show you. There's a video that I wanted. So that's me swimming in the background. In case you see that. Yeah. So let me just get this out. When I get this right, I'll then bring it to you. So, okay.
We are finally able to welcome people back.
Okay. Now, I want you to watch this video. It's very harrowing. It's very harrowing. But I wanted to make a point. Why Nigeria is dead. Nigeria is totally dead. And we shouldn't support it. Nobody should want to be a Nigerian after watching this video. This is what happened to a diplomat in Indonesia. And that is the perception. What it means to be a Nigerian is what this man is facing. And that's what people at home are facing. He is in Indonesia. The image of Nigeria is that we are nothing. We don't count. The Fulani have made sure that the image of that country that they wanted to keep as one, they've destroyed that image. We want no part of it. So watch this.
No.
Again.
Hey.
Look at that.
No. See?
Yeah!
Yeah!
You see?
Yeah! Yeah!
You see?
Yeah!
You see?
Yeah!
My neck!
No!
I can't breathe!
No!
I can't breathe!
The one
I can't breathe!
Huh?
Ah!
Indonesia, man!
Ah!
I bet he's a South. Let's go and look at the name of that. We need to find the name of that diplomat. I bet he's a Southerner. I bet you he's a Southerner. Let's listen to his words again. I bet he's a Southerner. And that is what it means. If you're a Southerner, this is what is happening to you. Not only outside, no, inside, but also outside. Watch. I know it's harrowing, but watch it.
Huh?
Ah!
Indonesia!
Ah! 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 I can't breathe! My neck! My neck!
no.
My neck!
That's
My
all.
neck!
Huh?
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay.
Can you imagine the trauma he's going through? You see? Exactly. They're importing. Exactly. This is why we need to leave. They're recruiting Boko Haram in the army to kill. And this is what we need to stop. We need to stop this nonsense. That exactly. We need to break. We have to walk away from this. We have every right to dismantle contraction Nigeria, because contraction Nigeria is trying to kill us all as Southerners. We need to wake up.
Hey!
Can you see?
Pegang,
Can you
pegang.
see?
Hey, hey!
Can you see? He's not resisting them, and they're doing this. He's trying to struggle to survive, and look at that. You see? You see? Can you see? Can you see?
Bentar keluar ya.
This is what it means to be a Nigerian.
Tahan dulu.
My neck!
This is what they are trying to hide from you.
My neck! My neck!
You see?
Nggak usah takut, kita lawannya kita aja. Kita aja.
Can you see? You see?
My neck!
Ambil
My
handphone
neck.
langsung.
You see? That is what it means to be a Nigerian, no? That is your one Nigeria for you. And now they've now said, oh, we're taking Indonesia. They should not only be, if it was a true nation, they would not dare do this. If we had a nation that was functioning, that was caring for the people, this would never, they would never dream of having. Can you imagine anybody doing this to the US, a US citizen? Can you imagine on camera? You see? That's it, exactly. That is what we go through every day. Mark your bone. So when you're talking about one Nigeria, that is one. Every time you see that, you connect it to one Nigeria. This is what. Let me play it again. I'm sorry, but I want to play it.
Hey, hey, mau dipegangin ya, aneh.
Yeah!
Dasar lo. Hah?
See?
Yeah!
Ya nggak, ya.
Yeah! 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 My neck! My neck!
No.
I can't breathe!
No,
I can't breathe!
You want
I
that?
can't breathe!
Hah?
Ah!
You know Indonesia, man? Hah?
Ah!
You know Indonesia?
Ah! 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 I can't breathe! My neck! My neck! My neck! My neck! Ah! Yeah!
Okay.
Ah!
Okay.
Ah!
Okay.
Ah! Ah!
That's one Nigeria for you.
Ah!
That's one
Hey!
Nigeria. You see?
Ah! Ah!
Pegang,
You see?
pegang.
They're trying to.
Hey, hey!
You see? They're trying. He's trying to survive, and they're killing him. They're trying, you see? He's trying to sit up. You see? Can you see? Like an animal. That's what the Fulani sees also. See? That's what the Fulani sees us as.
Bentar keluar ya.
My
We
neck!
need to find
My
money.
neck!
My
My
neck!
dulu.
My neck!
Tahan dulu.
My neck!
You see?
My neck! Ah!
Can you see? I'm going to leave it there. I want us all to think about that. That is what it means to be a Nigerian. Every day, this is what we're facing. As a Southerner, there's no exclusion. And those who think that they are rich, they are under illusion. They are under a misguided illusion. If you can watch your fellow Southerner being treated like a slave, and you think you're okay, believe you me, you better wake up. If they treat your people like this, then that is how they see you. All of the Southern politicians, if you think, oh, the Fulanis are nice, oh, they're nice to me, you're making a big mistake. How they treat your people, how they treat the market women, how they treat the farmers, how they rape our women, how they kill our soldiers, the soldiers, the Southern soldiers, that's how they see you. That is how they see you. All the money that you think you have, they can, at one day they can wipe that off. Your property can be destroyed like that. They can make you penniless like that. You know why? Because we are giving them that power. I've told you, we have resources. Our kids are pumped with their head to learn about the Bible and the Quran and everything else. But we have resources that they can use to improve their life. We have bitumen to fix our roads. There should be no road that shouldn't be tarred. There should be no road that shouldn't be tarred. All our roads, because of the resources, and we have the resources close to us, but somebody's telling you to pray. Whilst the resources they don't tap into. What use is your prayer? What use is your prayer? I'm asking, what use is your prayer? I'm giving you evidences, and I don't mean to be rude, but we need to ask cogent questions of ourselves. These people are telling you, they are telling you to believe in the nonsense that they're telling you. God will do that. God will do. And they are denying you. They are preventing you. They're preventing you by way of the fraudulent Constitution of Nigeria, that contraption, that fraudulent decree, promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. They're denying you access to the resources. I keep showing you. Let me go for another state. Let me go for another state as we're talking before I wrap up. Because I just want us to really think. The solution to our problems lies not being in Nigeria. The solution to our problems is not, it cannot be found in Nigeria. It can be found in Yoruba Nation. It can be found in Biafra Nation. It can be found in Middle Belt Nation. But there is no solution in contraction Nigeria. Contraction Nigeria is a hellhole designed to oppress and kill Southerners. Contraction Nigeria is a hellhole designed to oppress and suppress Southerners and deny Southerners access to their resources. Plain fact. I'm giving you a bit more information. Let's go to Ogun State, for example. These are states that has untold resources, and I'll keep reading it to you. There you go. Ogun State. What are our natural resources in Ogun State? The abundant natural resources, they include forest, water bodies, large quantities of mineral deposits such as limestone, phosphate, granite stone, gypsum, bauxite, bitumen, feldspar, clay, gas, kaolin, glass sand, kaolin, quartz, tar sand. These are things that you could use for building. We shouldn't have problems with our road. Gemstones and crude oil. We have crude oil. But these people are telling you you haven't got money. Time to wake up. Hello, my people, Southerners, we must wake up. Nigeria is a contraption designed to enslave Southerners. Pure and simple. After 60 years, nobody should dare come and talk to me and say, oh, Nigeria is a place for Southerners. It isn't. The place for Southerners are the following. Yoruba Nation for Yoruba people. Biafra Nation for Biafra people. Middle Belt Nation for Middle Belt people. Now, if you happen to marry a Fulani man and you're a Yoruba man, or you're Biafran and you marry a Biafran woman or whatever, I mean Fulani woman, that will not stop you living in that country. What we are saying is, for now, we need to take control of our resources and use it to improve the lives of our people. The Fulani government is preventing us from using the resources beneath our feet. We don't have to go far. They are using the fraudulent constitution to deny us access to those resources to improve our lives. You don't need to pray. You need to wake up, smell and see what you have beneath your feet and begin to use it. And start teaching our kids about those resources from time they're young. We need to be exploring our areas, knowing what we can use them for and how to sustain, using it sustainably. Enough of this nonsense. We need to wake up. Prayers is not what we need. Prayers are for those who do not have resources. Let me say that again slowly. Prayers are for those who do not have resources. Let me say that again slowly. Prayers, they are for those who don't have resources. And guess what? Our prayers, the fact that we have resources means our prayers have been answered. But people are denying us access to those resources. That is why we have to go for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and Middle Belt. It is in our soil, and they are denying us access by way of the 68 exclusive items on the fraudulent constitution. It is actually promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. You must wake up. Listen, I gotta go. It's been a pleasure. It's been a minute. I'll come back again. We'll talk some more. So we have to wake up. We need to wake up. I am not a Nigerian. I've given you, Nigeria has denied you access to these resources. Keep reminding, I'm showing you, look, in each of the states I'm telling you, the government of Nigeria has denied you access to these resources. They've denied your kids the knowledge that they have these resources beneath your feet. They have. They have denied you the access. And you need to take action. You cannot continue to say you're a Nigerian when I'm showing you this evidence. The evidence I'm showing you is clear enough for you to know that you do want no business, no part of being Nigeria. We have to go for Yoruba Nation now. All hail Biafra. Middle Belt Nation now. Yoruba Nation now. And we need to support those who are speaking truth to power. The government of the Fulani government, they are pardoning killers. They are pardoning people that are cutting off people's head. They're pardoning AK-47 terrorists, carrying Fulani terrorists. They're pardoning. They're treating Gumi with kid gloves. He's walking around with police protection. And the people who are speaking up, trying to change the lives of their fellow Yoruba man, Biafrans, and Middle Belt, we are being imprisoned. That should be clear evidence for us in the South that what they want is the resources that I'm showing you. They don't even want us to know that we have these resources. And our job is to expose it. Because that is the fact. If you go and dig in those areas, you will see the resources. Let me go for Osun State. Let me show you Osun State. I'm just trying to, I will be going soon. I need to. So Osun State. In Osun State, there is gold, talc, feldspar, cassiterite, columbite, granite, mica, iron ore, kaolin, tourmaline, aquamarine, etc. But they tell you that you have no wealth. They tell you you are poor. That is the story they tell you to make you believe that you're worth nothing. But I'm here to wake you up. Those resources, those things I showed you. Let me go and show you Liechtenstein, a small state. Let me go back again to remind you. They have no natural. They're in Europe. They have no natural resources, yet they're a state. They are a state. When you watch this, share it. You have no business, if you're a Southerner, being a Nigerian. No business. Nigeria has enslaved you. It's time you wake up. Nigeria has enslaved you and your coming generation. Time to reclaim it. As a Middle Belt, as a Biafran, as a Yoruba man, we stand. When we stand up as a Yoruba man, those resources will benefit us. We will be writing constitution whereby anybody in governance will be held accountable. They are not above, they will not be above the law. As we speak, the Fulanis put themselves above the law and oppress us with the law. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I've said my piece now. I thank you very much for watching. Please share this podcast. As ever, I urge you all to please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Please help share the message, make this message go viral. We will come back later on and talk about give some updates in terms of the Abuja and Yoruba Nation dictators, and we're hoping to get some, give you some update on that. I don't want to say either way, but we do know that the governors that we have is oppressive and they're doing everything. I mean, to the audacity to say that to try and equate Abakari with Oloye Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is speaking for the right of the people to decide for self-determination. Same thing with Oloye Sunday Igboho. They're not in the business of killing anybody. These guys are killing. Abakari has claimed people's resources, land and things, and nobody has questioned him in Nigeria. Now he's being questioned. We can't do anything. It's time to wake up. Time to wake up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please watch out for more updates in terms of the swim that I'll be doing on the 22nd of August, 2 to 4 p.m. 300 meters, 3,000 meters, 150 laps. I should be able to do it between an hour 20 and an hour 30, something like that, But it'll be fun. Please donate. I'll put the links up. Donate to support. What we're doing is the funds that we raise will be going towards ensuring that the Yoruba and the OduduwaTVRadio movement members who are on ground can reach into the towns and villages. Particularly the NINAS forms, they need to make sure we reach those places, make people aware that they have the right to self-determination, the right to protect themselves, and also begin to encourage and empower people to know about the resources. These resources in other areas, we need to point it out to them. We'll be doing leaflets and cards, small cards, so that each of the areas will know this is what you have in your area. Don't listen to that that you are poor. These are the things that the government is denying you. That is why you need to separate yourself from contractual Nigeria, and that's why you have to go for self-determination. That is why referendum is important. So these are things we have to give people information to be able to make accurate decisions. And that's what we're trying to do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you very much. I'll be in touch later on. We'll give you some more updates, and watch out for more updates from via Oduduwa TV Radio. I want to take this opportunity to thank the members of Oduduwa TV Radio, Lady B, Omoba, Alagba Irele, Sam, Alagba Ima, and others who are working tirelessly to bring information to you in our language. We will endeavor. We understand some Yorubas don't know, don't speak Yoruba, and we will put some programs in place whereby you can speak some English in between. But largely, what we want to do is we needed to build that spirit of unity and Yoruba Nation, and it has to be the core. Yoruba, the language is the core. Language is everything. When you have your language, you can build, you can survive, you can withstand anything, and you can come back stronger. That language is key. So we must continue to encourage you all to of course subscribe to Oduduwa TV Radio as well, and please support Lady Best on the YouTube, support Lady B and Omobalano, and support those of us, and support Citizen AY on YouTube as well, because those platforms will be necessary going forward. I thank you all for watching. I hope you found it beneficial. If you have, please do share it with family and friends. Please do not forget to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube, and give us a thumbs up every time you see us live. I urge you, give us the thumbs up, share the broadcast, and also, as ever, whatever donations that you on the screen as you see, there is a bank account for those of you in the UK. If you can donate to us as well, again, it's still ongoing, because this is an ongoing thing. Whatever you can donate to help us, if you're watching on Citizen AY, put a reference Citizen AY, and that way, so we know where you're coming from. Just put so that helps us, and then those are the funds that we're going to be used to reinvest in terms of doing things on ground to help raising the level of awareness, making people be able to get to hard to reach areas, and raising the level of awareness. There's a lot of work for us all to do. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate you all. Have a pleasant evening. I'll be back later on for more updates. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and goodbye. Goodbye on YouTube. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe and share. Leave comments. Give us thumbs up when you come on. We appreciate you. Thank you, Alagba Ima, for doing a brilliant job in assisting in admin side. And thank you so much. I'll be in touch later on. Thank you and goodbye. Bye on YouTube. Now we're going to end that on Facebook.